Hey, what's going on there, America? This is Chef Bjorn Hockenhull, Bjorn Appetit Catering. Hope everything's going well with you. Just cruising down the 5 freeway heading out to an event. Just thought I would record a video that had something on my heart for a few days. Check this out. A lot of us don't realize that we, at times in our lives, are not the secret ingredient to a successful work environment or even a successful relationship, a personal relationship. Sometimes we think too much of ourselves. Take, for example, I can only preach to myself and talk about myself, but I used to have this really heavy-duty job that I worked in. It was a warehouse. Picture a giant version of your refrigerator, but instead of it having 20, 30 items in it, it had tons and tons of over 800 individual products. Okay, and you're responsible for them. I used to think that if I worked a little faster than the average guy, showed up on time, came in with a joyful attitude, that was a exceeding successful attitude. Well, I learned that over time, 6 years, that I became bitter because I found myself getting passed over. People that I trained and held to high standards getting passed over. Well, it took some time. It was actually right around the time I left that company and went on to some other companies and was unsuccessful. And I learned that certain areas of my character eroded. Remember I mentioned about showing up on time? Well, that went by the wayside. I figured I was doing such a great job comparing myself to others that if I'm a little late, that's okay, because I'll make up for it. But you know something? A work relationship has certain similarities to a life relationship. And here's how. If you are in love with somebody, yes, you can love them the way you want to love them. But if it doesn't hit their top 3 ways on their list of how they want to be loved, how they want to be encouraged, guess what? You've accomplished little to nothing. And that's a hard thing for a lot of us to get in our heads. And I think that's something that is applicable primarily to men, us guys. We figure any concession we make that goes against what we normally do, we deserve a brownie button. Give me a gold medal! Well, life will smack you in the behind and tell you differently. And so I've been smacked in the behind and in the head many times. So here's my secret ingredient in a nutshell. Success requires hard work, passion, and above average standards. If you do not produce this level of work, then you are mediocre at best. And your end results will suck. And I spell suck S-U-C-C. Because you didn't do what you needed to in order to spell S-U-C-C-E-S-S. Success. Hold on to that today, my friends. Talk about it with others you care about. Compare notes. See if I'm right. And if you even think I am, then make the change. Give it a shot. All right? This is Chef Bjorn. Aloha nui loa. Have you guys a great day. We'll chat again soon. Bye-bye.